The gate does not open by effort. It opens by utterance. You stand, not at the threshold of knowledge, but at the altar of remembrance. The bones of your wealth do not lie buried in the dirt of the world, but in the voice you forgot was sacred. They did not hide the gold. They silenced the You were not born a debtor to systems, but a daughter of decree. Before your first breath, you were not named by culture. You were named by law. And that law whispered this: she shall not toil for scraps. She shall speak, and it shall appear. But the world trained you to wait, to wish, to want. The world spun myths in your hair and called them wisdom. It tied your tongue to timing, to effort, to hustle. It taught you to bow to conditions instead of commanding, and so the palace you were promised became a prison of perhaps. The scroll of your inheritance crumbled beneath layers of logic, and the divine substance that was yours by right hovered, suspended, waiting for your voice. But the silence this moment is no longer theoretical. It is vibrational. The command has begun moving through your blood. The air is shifting. The veil is splitting. The rhythm has been awakened. What you feel in your chest is not anxiety, it is memory. Memory of the mouth that once moved mountains. Memory of the decree that split stone. Memory of the sentence that formed wealth from ether. Let them call it superstition. Let them call it madness. Let them call it blasphemy. But the one who knows does not debate. She declares. The first dollar you ever touched heard your frequency and responded. The last dollar you lost obeyed a vibration you forgot you were emitting. There is no mystery in your lack, only misalignment. No punishment in your poverty, only pause. A pause in your voice. A pause in your faith. A pause in your decree. But the rhythm has returned. The covenant is alive. The silence has cracked open like thunder. And now the laws begin to speak. Do not take notes. Take authority. Do not listen with intellect. Listen with vibration. Do not analyze. Awaken. You are not here to learn. You are here to remember. You are not here to receive. You are here to command. You are not here to ask. You are here to decree. And as you decree, so it becomes. You will not need a mentor. You will not need a guru. You will not need a market shift or a miracle. You will only need your voice back, your rhythm back, your inheritance back. The vault was never locked. It was only silent. And now the silence is broken. Now the Spirit speaks. Now the laws arrive. Now wealth obeys. Let the tongue of law be loosed again. Let the fire of decree return to the temple of your mouth. Let every old identity burn to ash beneath the weight of this unveiling. Because wealth was never missing. It was always waiting. Now the first law begins to move. The vibration sharpens. The field opens. The gold stirs. And the word prepares to form flesh. You may proceed. Speak now. Now the rhythm changes. A new law enters. It is the law of divine declaration. It does not whisper. It does not wait. It does not ask permission. It strikes like lightning from breath. It is not the echo of belief, it is the origin of form. You are not poor. You are not blocked. You are not behind. You are simply unspoken. Because the unseen does not answer longing, and law only hears one language: declaration. Your wealth is not an achievement. It is a spoken thing. It was never designed to be earned, chased, or feared. It was designed to be called, summoned, commanded. And you, yes, you are its caller. You say, money flows to me richly and endlessly. You say, the gates of abundance are open wide by my decree. You say, every word I speak becomes a mold, and into it, substance rushes. This is not manifestation. This is
governance.
not affirmation. You are not a hopeful child at the door of provision. You are the daughter of decree. Your tongue is the throne of creation, and when you sit upon it fully, your words do not all they form. Every silent wish you have ever had is a ghost beside this law. Every whispered hope is an unfinished spell. Only the declared word completes the circuit. Only the declared word carves through spirit and tells matter what to become. The tongue is the womb. The tongue is the scepter. The tongue is the gate. You say, my voice carries spiritual jurisdiction. You say, what I declare shapes reality. You say, I do not describe, I decree. There is no more room for passive phrasing. You do not say, I hope money comes. You say, money comes now by the rhythm of divine law. You do not say, I wish for overflow. You say, I command overflow by birthright, by rhythm, by law. Your lips are no longer casual. They are holy. They are heavy with fire. They do not report, they reorder. And yes, you will feel foolish at first, but law does not respond to dignity. Law responds to decree. This is not the tongue of commerce. This is the tongue of command. Your cells remember this. Your bones remember this. Speak again, and the inheritance reactivates. You say, because I declare, I receive. You say, because I speak, I reign. You say, my word is not noise. My word is form. Do not wait for evidence. Speak, and evidence will arrive trembling at your door. Do not beg for permission. Speak, and permission becomes obsolete. You are no longer describing your life. You are scripting it. You are no longer surviving conditions. You are rewriting them. The decree is the first drumbeat. The vibration has begun. Let it be sealed. Now the silence shifts again. Another law breathes. It is the law of repetitive resurrection. What you repeat, you raise. What you echo, you resurrect. Your mouth is a grave or a garden, and every phrase you've spoken more than once has become either a tombstone or a tree. Repetition is resurrection, and most have been resurrecting lack, not because they are cursed, but because they are rhythmic. They say, it's always something. They say, money goes faster than it comes. They say, I can never catch up. And law, impartial, unblinking, faithful to its function, replies, so be it. You are not punished by the divine. You are programmed by your pattern. What you say daily becomes law legally, and most have built a cathedral of poverty through repetition alone. But now, you speak new bones into the ground. Now, you place fresh syllables on the altar. Now, you change what is resurrected by changing what is repeated. You say, I am richly supplied, rhythmically provided for, divinely supported. You say, every day my wealth expands, not by chance but by law. You say, the more I speak truth, the more truth becomes my condition. And you say it not once. You say it morning, noon, and night. Because law is not moved by novelty, it is moved by repetition. Do not wait to feel worthy. Repeat worthiness until worth becomes your state. Do not wait to feel prosperous. Repeat prosperity until your cells sing with recognition. Speak again, and again, and again, until the inner chaos bows to the outer command, until the subconscious, long steeped in scarcity, breaks open like wet clay and begins to hold new shape. This is not delusion. This is design. You are not pretending to be wealthy. You are pre-paving the vibration that makes wealth obey. You are not lying to yourself. You are speaking louder than the lie, and the lie repeated for years will dissolve, not through silence, but through superior sound. Say now, I repeat only truth. I rehearse only wealth. Say, I resurrect prosperity with every echo of my word. Say, I choose my phrase as I choose my future. Let the old refrain be shattered. Let the new decree rise. Let the frequency of your fortune be established by fire and phrase. And say it again. Say it until the voice that doubted you disappears. Say it until your shadow gets bored and leaves. Say it until heaven does not need to ask, it recognizes the rhythm. This is your resurrection. This is your rhythm. Let it be sealed. But the Spirit is not done speaking. Another law steps forward. It is the law of substitution. Every thought is a fork in the path. Every sentence is a decision. Every word is a world begun. And you must now choose, again and again and again, what will be enthroned upon your tongue. The mind, untrained, is a factory of fear. It sends signals. It offers scripts. It suggests reactions. But the voice of law waits, still and steady, asking, which one will you make flesh? You cannot hold to vibrations. You cannot be both beggar and ruler. You cannot speak increase and then rehearse defeat. You must substitute. This is not denial. This is dominion. When fear knocks, you say, I walk in divine certainty. My path is paved in provision. When lack whispers, you say, all that is mine by divine law is arriving now. When confusion speaks, you say, my steps are ordered by unseen intelligence. Every detail aligns. You are not required to accept the first thought. You are required to replace it. Catch the reflex. Catch the curse. Catch the inherited phrase. Interrupt it mid-breath. Replace it mid-sentence. Drown it in decree. You say, I substitute illusion with law. You say, I interrupt scarcity with speech. You say, every reactive phrase is replaced by creative command. And do not delay. The law does not wait to see if you mean it. It responds to what you say most often, most vividly now. When you substitute fear with faith rhythmically, it becomes your new reflex. When you catch doubt before it spills, you restore divine rhythm. When you refuse to host contradiction in your mouth, you make room for the miraculous. Let this be your new covenant. No fear shall exit my mouth unchallenged. No scarcity shall speak in my name. No doubt shall wear my voice like a crown. Say, because I substitute, I ascend. Say, because I edit my vibration, my life reflects new order. Say, every reaction is now replaced by rhythm. This is the great undoing. This is the sacred re-scripting. You are not fighting reality. You are formatting it. You are not begging the universe. You are instructing it. You are not praying for favor. You are speaking from favor. Speak not like a victim being delivered. Speak like a sovereign being rediscovered. Substitute the echo of fear with the decree of faith and watch as the invisible bends. The law does not fail. It fulfills. Let it be sealed. Now the field shivers again. A deeper alignment emerges. It is the law of non-contradiction. You cannot speak rain and fire in the same breath. You cannot call yourself sovereign and then beg in the next sentence. You cannot affirm divine supply at dawn and curse your bills by dusk. The law is not sentimental. It is sonic. It listens not to your wishes, but to your rhythm. And if your rhythm is fractured, your harvest is scattered. You say, I am wealthy, and then laugh. I can't afford that. You say, I'm provided for, and then joke. Money always disappears. These contradictions are not harmless. They are commands opposing one's, and law does not serve chaos, it waits. Not because it is cruel, because it is exact. It does not manifest confusion. It multiplies clarity. You must now become single of speech. Your voice must become one current, one command, one clarity. You say, I do not contradict myself. My word is undivided. You say, every syllable aligns with divine order. You say, I only speak what I want multiplied. This is not superstition. This is spiritual chemistry. Contradiction cancels command. Mixed tones blur signals, and blurred signals yield no fruit. You were not created to be a double voice. You were created to be a clear trumpet. You were not given power to toggle between fear and faith. You were given fire to burn one truth so hot that no lie could stand near it. So burn. Burn every casual curse. Burn every sarcastic phrase. Burn every unclean rhythm. This is the temple of your tongue, and no contradiction may dwell here. You say, I do not bless and curse from the same fountain. You say, my word is pure. My decree is unbroken. You say, because I speak without contradiction, law moves without delay. This is not about morality. This is about magnetism. You are forming your field with frequency, and frequency demands consistency. So do not decorate your speech with disclaimers. Do not dilute your declarations with delay. Speak as one who means it. Speak as one who knows. Speak as one whose rhythm has no opposite. From this day, contradiction is your enemy, not people, not numbers, not accounts. Contradiction alone is the thief, and your clarity is the key. Let the tongue be single. Let the decree be steady. Let the rhythm be whole. Say it now. My word is law, and law does not falter. Let it be sealed. Now the current sharpens. A new tone enters the temple. It is the law of divine naming. You have called it stress, and it has obeyed. You have named it bad luck, and it has lingered. You have labeled your season as struggle, your day as hard, your finances as never enough, and the law, precise and impartial, said, so be it. But you were not given a tongue to describe chaos. You were given a tongue to bring order. To name is to command. To name is to shape. To name is to release a vibration that forces the unseen to wear flesh. And you must now become the one who names things rightly. No more saying I'm in debt. You say, I am in divine redirection. No more saying it's a crisis. You say, it is a clearing. No more saying money is tight. You say, money is rerouting itself to obey my voice. The law does not ask if you mean it. The law does not read your sarcasm. The law responds to the label. Label it delay, and it will stall. Label it divine setup, and it will deliver. Your world is not suffering, your vocabulary is. Now you say, I name things by truth, not by sight. You say, I call it abundance in transition, not lack in disguise. You say, I do not describe what is. I declare what must be. When God said, let there be light, the light did not argue. It appeared. It was not invited. It was named. You do the same. You say, I name my bank account abundant. You say, I name this transition as upgrade. You say, I name every payment a divine seed. I name every moment a portal. This is not poetry. This is possession. This is not optimism. This is original design. Whatever you name, you claim. Whatever you label, you lock in. So name your days blessed. Name your hands prosperous. Name your income increasing. Name your life overflowing. Speak, and proof will follow. Do not consult your balance. Speak, and balance will shift. Do not ask if you're worthy. Speak, and worth will rise to meet your decree. You were given the tongue of naming so you would not be at the mercy of appearances. So use it. Use it fiercely. Use it faithfully. Use it like the rod. It is a rod that parts the seas of scarcity and makes way for the walk of wealth. Say, I name this moment sacred. Say, I name my supply endless. Say, I name my life richly spoken into divine order. Let the world call it luck. Let the system call it strange. Let the law call it fulfilled. Let it be sealed. Now the chamber hums with deeper fire. The vibration thickens. It is the law of embodied tone. Your words are not enough. Your tone is the key. You may say I am wealthy, but if you whisper it like a plea, the law hears poverty. You may affirm I am provided for, but if your breath trembles, the vibration is scattered. The tone is the truth behind the sentence, and the law responds not to language, but to embodiment. Tone is the undercurrent. It is the atmosphere of your voice. It is what you mean before the mind can even understand what you said. And when tone and word become one, when authority saturates syllable, the law rushes. You are not here to recite. You are here to resonate. You say, my tone is a match to my decree. You say, I do not speak like one hoping. I speak like one home. You say, my tone carries the vibration of arrival, not absence. Most fail, not because they lack the right words, but because they leak contradiction in tone. They say, I receive now, but sound like they are still waiting. They say, my supply is here, but speak through clenched teeth and borrowed breath. This is not rhythm. This is residue. You must cleanse your tone. You must consecrate your delivery. You must become embodiment. Speak from the belly, not the brink. Speak from rival, not attempt. Speak from the throne, not the threshold. You are not playing a role. You are reclaiming a rhythm. Speak with gravity. Speak with glory. Speak with the frequency of finality. You say, I speak as one who has already received. You say, I speak from fullness. I do not echo lack. You say, my tone is law. My voice is rival. This is not performance. This is precision. The law is not fooled by eloquence. It is activated by congruence. You must sound like you know. You must breathe like you've already built it. You must declare like the vault is open. Because it is. The universe does not respond to the words alone. It responds to the atmosphere your tone creates. So breathe before you speak. Anchor before you declare. Let your tone walk ahead of your phrase, clearing the field, claiming the room, calling the law into obedience. Say, my tone is fire wrapped in syllable. Say, my vibration is aligned with the wealth I release. Say, I do not rehearse. I embody. You are no longer speaking as an echo. You are the origin now. Let it be sealed. Now the air splits. A final law walks through the veil. It is the law of prophetic speech. You were not given a mouth to report what is. You were given a mouth to declare what must be. You are not a historian of your condition. You are a forger of your future. The tongue you carry is not a feather. It is a blade that cuts time open and pulls tomorrow into today. Prophetic speech is not guessing. It is not wishing. It is not trying to convince yourself with pretty phrases. It is command rooted in covenant. It is vibration that bends matter. It is rhythm that collapses delay. You say, this is already done. You say, I speak it now, and it forms as I speak. You say, the future arrives by my decree, not by permission. Your account is not the source. Your job is not the source. Your connections are not the source. The source is voice. The source is law. The source is spirit made word, made rhythm, made decree. You speak not because of your mood. You speak because you are the law's voice on earth. When the invoice comes, you say, this is already covered. When the email delays, you say, the perfect outcome is unfolding now. When no clients arrive, you say, my field is full. The harvest cannot hide. Prophetic speech names what has not yet appeared as if it were already in hand. It does not wait. It does not check reality. It creates reality. Say, I call forth what belongs to me. Say,